border of dahlias provides our next flower of the month when Geoffrey Smith returns in October. In 40 minutes, historian John Roberts begins the first of a major new series in which he examines the impact of Western culture on the rest of the world, the triumph of the West. First on 2, we meet some famous four-footed money earners that have triumphed as star paws.
There's another chance to see that colourful programme on Tuesday at 5:30. And if you're fortunate enough to own a teletext receiver, there's a list of all the plants featured available on CFAX, page 261.
Quite hard.
A bus pass isn't just for work, you know. From 60p a day, or £2.80 a week, it'll take you out, and about, and back again. For journeys long or short, the one-day or weekly bus pass.
Today's subject is a spider.
Good morning, children. In this job, the last thing I need to worry about is my dentures. I haven't got the time. There's enough to cope with. Anyway, I always use Super Polygrip. Super Polygrip is the denture fixative with a fresh, minty taste which cushions and holds my dentures firmly in place. Oh, Mrs. Earle. Stephen's nature study's improving.
Super Polygrip holds dentures firmly.
Quite a game here, absolutely nothing in it.
Next Sunday evening at 10:35, Geoffrey Smith introduces us to the wide variety of heathers whose home is in southern Africa.
Not just for the moment anyway, because we're going to look at Bank Holiday Monday programmes on BBC One. And at 12:10, there's the second part of Paul Young's much-acclaimed concert at the National Exhibition Centre at the end of his 1985 World Tour. At 1:15, following the news afternoon, Alan Weeks is the commentator for the 1985...
The 9 o'clock news is on BBC One now. And here on 2, in a few moments, Tom O'Connor meets some stars of the entertainment world. The high fells and breathtaking scenery of the English Lake District are the setting for a new series of the ever-popular One Man and His Dog. From the slopes above Ullswater, Phil Drabble and Eric Horshaw will bring us the stories of the shepherds and their dogs, and all the fascination and drama of the trials themselves, when the intelligence and temperaments, both of the border collies and their masters, are combined into a unique working partnership. One Man and His Dog returns to BBC Two next Friday at 9:30. True romance blossoms.
Scooby-Doo hits the trail at 4:20, and more football drama from Murphy's Mob at 4:45. Chuff chuff, Thomas.
Find out if you're world-wise by taking a seat for our global...
Well, now it's time to join Jeff Hamilton and Clay Jones, who are out and about once again to sample the further delights of BBC Two's Gardener's World.
Perched on the edge of the world and flourishing.
This BBC book, containing all of Geoffrey Smith's World of Flowers, is now available from bookshops. It explores the history of our most popular garden flowers and is illustrated with 400 colour photos.
Next Friday evening we return to Ulster, where Philip Wood and David Wilson will once again be up.
Tomorrow on BBC One now, the 9 o'clock news. Then at 9:25...
chuff chuff while his redeemer slips away to pastures greener. She'll pick you up, Willow Tina.
Hello, hello, hello. In design.
If you're interested in growing fuchsias, you'll find some help in our illustrated guide to the base.
Well, before you dash off to check over your...
The next edition of Gardener's World presents an extravaganza of what's new in horticulture from Holland, and you can see it on Friday at 8:30 and again next Tuesday at 5:30 here on BBC Two. But before you take the Wellington boots off, we'll be paying another visit to the Victorian kitchen garden tomorrow at 4:30 with Peter Thoday and head gardener Harry Dodson. The 6 o'clock news is on BBC One now, and here on Two in a moment, Anne of Green Gables.
As a great philosopher once said, just met on the
Business is booming on the Blue Moon.
Dogs doing their own thing join the Japanese doing their own thing in an Easter special which examines, among other things, Oriental eating habits and Eastern arts programs.
Well, next week, confusion reigns when thrush turn a man into Napoleon Solo's double. The Spy with My Face is next Friday at the same time, 6 o'clock. You can find a list of the plants in